Hey guys, back again looking at another aircraft kit. This time we're looking at Eduard's 1/48 scale Spitfire Mk.IXc late version as one of their Pro Pack editions. Let's open her on up and take a look. That stuff later. So, first up, and hopefully this will show up correctly on camera, is our lower and upper wing sections. And again, I'm trying to get this to show up properly on camera, is the level of detailing on these pieces is astounding. I mean, every small detail, and fortunately, even in 4K, I don't think this is going to do a great job of capturing just the level of attention. It's astounding. This is one of those things, unfortunately, you really need to see in person. They've done a phenomenal job capturing detail on these parts. Only sort of complaint would be some detailing here in the landing gear bays, but it's pretty minor. Yeah. Continuing on, much the same said for our fuselage halves, just fine detailing all over. I mean, in comparison to the 32nd scale Mustang we looked at last time, it's like night and day level detailing. And all of this right out of the gate. Now, next up, we've got this massive sprue of detail parts, as well as our various different options for control surfaces and rudder and wingtips. I mean, it's a little nuts. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal amount of detailing. I'm trying to make sure I capture all of this. Only complaint is that the main instrument panel is a little lacking, but you'll see why in a minute, as what they give you more than makes up for it. Now, we do have both rudder options, the pointed and the rounded. So that does give you options to build a couple different variants on the Spitfire, as it does get a little out into the weeds with the various versions. Not as bad as the 109 series, but it is something you need to make sure you check your references on. Now, look at that. Come on, focus. There you go. But no, the exhaust piping on these is phenomenal. And aside from a little seam lining, it's phenomenally cast and sharply detailed. I mean, in comparison, again, to the Mustang kit from last week, no comparison. Again, lots of small detailed parts to build up the landing gear, various other sub-assemblies, four-bladed prop, and housing for it. Yeah, I'm left with very little to say other than just fantastic. They've done a tremendous job designing and building this kit. Let me put these back. Moving on to our clear parts, which do come in this protective little baggie. Do have various options for both closed and open, which is nice. Open and close, as well as various other clear lint parts for the lights and other components. All finely cast and crystal clear. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. They've done a fantastic job on the clear parts as well. Every single thing they've paid attention to do smartly. Now, this kit does come with a set of Eduard masks, which is nice out of the gate, and a small thread of photo etch, which includes a replacement for the instrument panel, which is much nicer than what they give you in the box, as well as seat belts and a couple other components. Now, you get 2 sheets of decals, one containing all the marking options for the different aircraft, which there's a fairly extensive list, as well as our stencils. Now let's get into the instructions. Now, this is where this kit gets a little nuts, and you tell from the parts before, you'll see why. It is extremely detailed. This is one of the most complicated builds I have come across. So many small and fine details go into building this thing up. It's a little daunting. So in no way, shape, or form can I say, unless you've been building models for a while, should you look at trying to attempt this guy. He's a bit of a beast, especially given the number of different options, build sequence, and yeah, this is anything but a simple build. And while I do expect everything to go together smoothly, it's one of those, it's going to take time and you're going to have to go slow. Because, yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot that has to be done. It's got to be done in a certain way. Now, as far as marking options, we have a total of 6 different options, as well as an additional page for all the stenciling. They do give you this nice little advert for some of the extras you can get for the Mark 9 from Eduard, which is nice, and it's good to know in case you want to go even more nuts. So overall, this is a fantastically detailed, sharply rendered, fantastic kit for only experts. This is a beast. This in no way, shape, or form, unless you're ready to take the plunge and spend a lot of time and effort on this guy, should you look at getting this. It'll build up fantastically once done, but at the very least, it's one I cannot recommend for anybody but experts. It's definitely a kit that's going to be a climb to build. So that was a look at Eduard's 1/48 scale Spitfire Mk.IXc late version Pro pack version. Phenomenal kit, but it's not for everyone. It is going to be a beast. Eventually, we will look at Airfix's late model Airfix, Mark 2224. So we'll eventually get a nice comparison. So until next time.